This video is going to be on Form 120, which is an amendment. So I have started in the Matrix home screen after login. I'm going to go to Web Forms. For now, this video is going to be on Legacy. I might redo it with the new Web Forms coming up, but we'll stick with Legacy for now. So I am going to create a transaction kit, and I'm going to call it amend test. So if I was amending a certain offer, I may want to put an MLS number, but for this I'm just going to do a blank one. So we're going to add forms. Form is going to be 120, which again is the amendment. So we'll add that. Done. Okay. So now we have the amendment. So the purpose of the amendment is to amend the original offer. I am going to cover a couple different scenarios in this video. There may be more, but you'll get the gist of it, okay? So we're going to put between buyer Joe Smo and seller Mark Mains. So the date is going to be the day of the original offer. So for today it is July 24th, but let's say I put the offer in on Friday. I gave 5 business days, so it's Wednesday. I have until Friday to fulfill conditions. This is going to be scenario number 1, okay? Property known as 123 Any Street in London. Okay, so let's just say that I represent the buyer, okay? And let's say that we have a financing condition and a home inspection condition, okay? I'm not going to write the exact clauses, but let's just say that we have a finance condition, and the finance condition, like I said, was due July 26th, okay? So let's say that I made this offer July 19th, I gave him 5 business days, so July 26th would be my financing condition. Okay, so let's just say that I need an extension. The bank has told my clients that everything looks good, but they just need a couple more days. So we're gonna put delete, so we're going to delete the financing condition of July 26, 2019, and we are going to insert financing condition August 3rd or whatever. We're extending it, okay? Another scenario could be we are just going to insert a buyer, okay? Or delete. We're going to insert Joe's wife, Jane. Okay? Or we're going to delete So we're either going to delete or insert a buyer. We're going to extend a financing condition. Let's just say that they did a home inspection and the pool came up that it needs some work, okay? So let's just say seller agrees to complete to install a new pump prior to closing July 31. Okay, so you can do that. So those are really going to be the main things that is the point of an amendment. Again, it's just to amend the original offer. This is going to be a little bit of a bonus. Currently, we're in a pretty tough seller's market, so it might not work so well. But when the market balances out, and it will balance out, this is a chance to win for your buyers. Okay, so let's just say my original offer had a financing and a home inspection condition. Okay, I'm gonna actually erase it just for visual purposes. So again, your original offer had financing and home inspection. So we will go delete. Delete the financing and the home inspection condition, okay? So essentially what we are doing is we are now taking our conditions out, and when we take our conditions out, we make it a firm offer, okay? Now here's the trick to this though. So we originally offered $300,000. And now we are going to offer $295,000. Now, I will say that there should be a reason for doing this. You shouldn't just be like, oh, well, because I'm bored. But you can say something along the lines of, hey, listen, when we did the home inspection, we noticed that the deck was rotting a little bit, or whatever the case is, okay? It might not actually cost $5,000, but you might as well, I shouldn't say you might as well, you can try, okay? And if you can get $5,000 off the purchase price for your buyer, you look like a superhero. Okay? Now, the thing you're going to do as well on this is you're going to put okay. So, I have deleted my conditions. I have taken out the price of $300,000. I have inserted the price of $295,000, and I have put this offer is firm and binding. So, what you're saying to the seller is you sign this and it's a done deal. You put the sold sticker on your sign, okay? Not everyone's going to go for it, but there are people that will, because ultimately people want to sell. And some people, most people, hate selling their home. They hate the showings. They hate everything. They hate that they have to clean every day. So a lot of people might go for this and say, you know what? Let's just get it done. So that's a little trick, and I hope that it works for you, because again, you will look like a superstar to your buyer if you can do that. So those are where we're going to insert and delete the conditions. You're then going to get your buyer to initial, or your seller, depending on who you're working with. If you get an amendment, typically it's going to be the buyer that is going to send the amendment. You know what? The seller can send a date change, quite possibly. You're not going to see amendments from sellers as much as you're going to see them from buyers. So you're going to get your client, whether it's buyer or seller, to initial. Okay, same way with an offer. And this especially if you're trying to get them to take money off, you're going to want to give it an extra day. Okay, so let's just say that conditions were due on the 26th. So you're going to do 11:59 p.m. Okay, you know what? Let's say 7 p.m. on the 26th. So you're going to put it right down to the wire. But if you are doing this, have the notice of fulfillment filled out as well, in case they decide to say, no, we're just going to do it. Because ultimately, you're likely bluffing anyways, okay? So same thing as the offer. You're going to get whoever is making the amendment, you're going to get them to sign here, date here. Whoever gets the amendment is going to sign here and sign here. And the same thing with the offer. Whoever actually accepts will fill this out and sign at the bottom. And then it's a done deal, and obviously you're going to get them to both sign where the lawyer gets the paperwork. I hope that this helps, and I really hope that you can do the trick one time.